Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is March the 12th, 2019. We're going to be talking about March 11th, 2019. Monday Night Raw results because, ladies and gentlemen, we heard about two matches that are going to be at WrestleMania. Two matches got added, and, ladies and gentlemen, the Shield's broken up. They're finally broken up again. Like, seriously, no one cares if they're broken up. But, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing we had is the farewell of the Shield. Because all three has their own problems. Dean Ambrose, we don't know if he's leaving. Is he resigning his contract to WWE or is he not? We don't know. And Roman Reigns just wants to be at WrestleMania. Not for the championship, but he wants to be at WrestleMania and have his first match on Monday Night Raw. Back since 5 months. And then Seth Rollins had to focus on to WrestleMania to verse the Beast, Brock Lesnar. I had to work on going against Gremlin 13 for WrestleMania and other people because I just received some information that some people were talking to Gremlin 13 to have to be part of the bets. I will give you guys more of the update until I get more of the update as well. I need to fix this camera. So that happened, and then Seth Rollins was talking about WrestleMania. Paul Heyman came out and started talking about Brock Lesnar, how many he kissed somebody's butt, how many times he had to kiss Brock Lesnar's butt to make him so good. He wasn't good. He's still a part-timer. Nobody cares about Brock Lesnar. And all this happened, and then, ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins got attacked from behind from Shelton Benjamin from SmackDown Live. He got attacked by Shelton Benjamin because, if you guys don't remember, when Brock Lesnar was in the WWE before he was a big superstar, he was teaming up with Shelton Benjamin in the WWE in dark matches, dark shows. If you guys don't have his DVD years ago, I think I have it. I think I still have it. He teamed up with Shelton Benjamin. And it's pretty cool. It's very cool. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the first match of the evening, we have Shelton Benjamin versus Seth Rollins, and of course Seth Rollins beats Shelton Benjamin. It was an okay match. It was okay. My dog is huffing and puffing a lot. It has been warm out in here right now because it's a nice day out. Then we have Lashley versus Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm upset because Finn Balor lost his title to Bobby Lashley. Because of Leo Rush ringing the bell, and the match didn't end because Finn Balor was about to do a coup de grace, and the ref was just watching the match, and Leo Rush just rang the bell with his little hoodie, and spear out of nowhere when Finn Balor was about to jump off the ropes. He got speared, 1, 2, 3. Bobby Lashley is a 2-time Intercontinental Champion. Then we have Aleister Black and Ricochet versus Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. This was a pretty good match. It was pretty good. But the winner of that match was Aleister Black and Ricochet. And ladies and gentlemen, after the match, the Revival attacked. I got the burps. The Revival attacked Aleister Black and Ricochet on top of the ramp. And Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, I thought they were going to attack them again. But they didn't. They did it. Then we had Natalya versus Nia Jax. You know Nia Jax's teammate is Tamina, and ladies and gentlemen, Natalya's best friend, Divas of Doom, one half of them, Beth Phoenix, was company Natalya into the match. But it was a short match. It was really short because Beth Phoenix came out of nowhere, attacked Nia Jax, and then, ladies and gentlemen, she got disqualified. Nia Jax won because of disqualification. You beat Kurt Angle, ladies and gentlemen. Kurt Angle is one of those guys that made a WrestleMania match. We will tell you guys all the matches and the host of WrestleMania at the end of this whole thing. I'm going to do the main event, and then I'll tell you what's going on at WrestleMania. We have Kurt Angle in his, ladies and gentlemen, he said it's going to be his last time he's going to be fighting in front of his hometown, his home city. I forgot where they were. But Kurt Angle said this is the last time, and the person to verse him was Apollo Crews to verse him in the last time in the WWE. And Lady Joe and Kurt Angle beat Apollo Crews. And then we have Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin. This match didn't happen because of Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre attacked Roman Reigns, did a Claymore out the ring, and he did a Claymore right into the ring post. Roman Reigns' head hit right in the ring post, and Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose helped him to the trainer's office. Dean Ambrose went to Triple H and said he wants a Falls Count Anywhere match against Drew McIntyre, and they did. This match was all over the place. Drew McIntyre versus Dean Ambrose. This match was all over the place. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's very sad how I thought was a little disgusting how Drew McIntyre won. Is that he put Dean Ambrose's head in a railing. Like, you have this railing that there's two bars and there's a hole here. He put his head there, and then he did a claymore, and Dean Ambrose's neck hit the end parts of the railing. It was the stairs to go down off the ramp, go behind it. It's hard to explain it, but ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how Dean was still standing, but Drew won. Dean was about trying to do it again. He started climb up and do all this. He was doing it, and then another claymore happened, and died. Oh my God! Drew McIntyre destroyed Dean Ambrose. That's how you say goodbye to Dean Ambrose leaving WWE. But ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about WrestleMania. 2 matches got added, and the host of WrestleMania. I don't understand this host of WrestleMania, because with The Rock, he actually could change matches. With the hosts, they actually could make matches, but they're not making matches. The McMahon family is making matches. So what's the point of the host? Like, what's the point of the New Day? What's the point of The Rock? What's the point of any hosts of WrestleMania or SummerSlam? What's the point of that? But 2 matches of WrestleMania. We have, of course, we know this one's going to happen, Batista versus Triple H. But it's not just a normal match. It's going to be a no-holds-barred match. Batista's last match against Triple H. I don't understand how this match, because if you guys don't remember, SmackDown Live 1000 episode, Batista said Triple H never beats in Batista. Why is Batista getting upset about it? Should it be Triple H? Shouldn't it be Triple H getting upset about it? Because he haven't ever beat Batista? Well, you have a problem with it. You beat him multiple times, but he says he wants to end Triple H's career. The other match, we don't know the opponent, but Kurt Angle says he's going to have one more match. He's going to have his retirement match at WrestleMania. Kurt Angle is going to retire after WrestleMania. We don't know his opponent. If you guys didn't watch WWE.com, he still didn't answer it. People were saying Cena, Baron Corbin, Lashley, Drew McIntyre, all these guys to verse Kurt Angle at WrestleMania. So we don't know until 27 days. Or they do it on Raw next week. We don't know what's going to happen. And then we have the host of WrestleMania. The host of WrestleMania, it was announced from Alexa Bliss on the Moment of Bliss. The host is going to be Alexa Bliss. What's the point of it? Seriously, what's the point of having a host of WrestleMania? Is there going to be a surprise, something that they're going to announce that people already know and they can't make matches? They're not the general manager or something. What's the point of it? Like, seriously, what's the point of it? This is showing me that they don't want Alexa Bliss on WrestleMania. The only time she wrestled after her injury, I think she got injured again, but she got injured and then she came back to be qualified into the Elimination Chamber for the Tag Team Championships for the women's, and then that's it. You don't see her ever again. I think she was in the Royal Rumble match as well. But that's the only time you see her, and then that's stupid. And then she's the host of WrestleMania. I want to say congrats. I'm hoping I'm allowed to say this because I watch GTS, and I'm a big fan of Robbie E. If you guys don't know who that is, he's a former superstar of Impact Wrestling, and I just heard some news that Robbie E is signing with WWE. there's a lot of TNA guys that just got released from Impact Wrestling and got signed with WWE, like Abyss, Chris Parks, Sanjay Dutt, Greg Lee, Shane Helms. I think that's it. But most of those guys are going to be not wrestling, but they're going to be in the creative team or some producer team. But Samuel Shaw, if you guys know who that is, some psychopath on Impact Wrestling that won't leave Christy Hemme alone in 2013. If you guys didn't know who that is, he's coming to WWE. And Trevor Lee is coming to WWE. If you don't know who that is, he's a former X Division champion, a former Impact World Tag Team champions. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this because I might get in trouble. But I think everybody's seen on the internet that these guys are signed to WWE. So we don't know they're signed. We don't know they're on NXT or anything like that. It just says they're signed or in the Performance Center, and all of these things happen. Congrats to all those guys. I watched TNA before. I'm starting to watch it now, but I seen TNA when Robbie E was in it, Trevor Lee, and Samuel Shaw. I watched all those generations wrestle in TNA, and now they're coming to WWE. I'm hoping I don't get in trouble for this from WWE or anyone. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for a SmackDown Live, and maybe we will get some answers from Shane McMahon. Why in the world did he attack? Why did he in the world attack The Miz? And what's going to happen with Kofi Kingston? Is he going to beat up Vince McMahon? We will find out. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. Tyler is out, and I will see you guys later. Bye.